Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Hannah, and today I'm going to be talking about our upcoming Disney trip. We have less than 1 month to go. Yay! I'm taking all three of my kids, and my two oldest, their grandmother, is going to be joining us. This is our third trip together. We've done a Christmas trip, we've done Halloween last year, and then this is going to be our first summer trip. And we're so excited because Disney announced again this year they're doing the Cool Kids Summer. And last year I watched videos and it looked so much fun, even though in the heat. There's so many activities and new things for kids to do, characters out and dance parties. So I'm really excited. And this year they're kicking off with Bluey. They have the animation courtyard in Hollywood Studios and the Garden and Flower Festival. My kids have never seen that. So we're going to be enjoying that at Epcot, and I'm sure they'll have something at the Communicore Hall as well. And at Magic Kingdom, they're going to have a whole cowboy, Jesse's Roundup going on at the Diamond Horseshoe, and we have Big Thunder opening and Buzz Lightyear. My kids have been waiting for that ride to come back up. So we have so many things for this trip coming up that I'm so excited about that I really wanted to share. For the first time, I'm going to be doing the Disney dining plan because kids are free. Now, my youngest is not 3 yet, so he's free no matter what. But my other two, they are going to be included. So doing research in dining plan, figured out that doing character meals is the best bang for buck. So I've booked some character dining for us, and I'm going to be sharing about the dining plans as well. We're going to be staying 3 nights at Animal Kingdom Lodge, Kidani Village, and we're going to have a 1-bedroom Savannah View room. So excited for this because they just finished refurbishing, or maybe not finished, but they're in the process of finishing refurbishing. I chose that one because, well, Animal Kingdom Lodge, and my kids really love animals. That was my daughter's wish, was to go to Animal Kingdom and look at the animals and have a sweet treat like ice cream there. So I figured, okay, well, let's try Animal Kingdom Lodge. I've seen some videos and pictures of the refurbished rooms and they look gorgeous. So I want to stay there. And last time we stayed at Bay Lake Tower, they had just finished refurbishing that. So I seem to keep chasing refurbished DVCs, which is fine with me. I think that's a great way to check out other resorts, Disney resorts, chasing the refurbishment schedule. So maybe next year, because they're going to be working in Jambo House starting this summer and then to next year. So maybe next year we'll stay at Jambo House. I don't know. But I heard the pools at Kidani Village is a lot better, and my kids love water slides, and they have a splash pad for little kids. They have a playground at Jambo. So I just thought it would be a great stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge, and I'm excited to try their food. We've been to Sanaa before and had the bread service and the burger, and it was decent. So yeah, I'm excited. People keep raving about Animal Kingdom Lodge's food, so excited to try that. Next resort we're staying at, this was my son's request. He wanted to stay at Grand Floridian, so we're doing then 3 nights at Grand Floridian. This is going to be a studio. So when I first initially booked my rooms, I did studio for each stay. But then the Kidani 1-bedroom refurbishment looks so good, and I felt like 3 nights or 6 nights total in studios might be a little too rough. So I switched the Kidani to a 1-bedroom because we get 2 bathrooms, and so I thought that would be a lot better stay. And then we're going to switch to Grand Floridian for just the studio, since we're going to be busy going into the parks and all that, so we won't be spending that much time in the room. And so I think it's just a resort view. It's a deluxe studio, so we have the split bathroom design, so you could have 2 people getting ready, 2 people getting showers done at the same time. It is just 1 toilet, but that should be enough for us, and it fits 5 people, so why not? Animal Kingdom studio, technically you only can fit 4 people, and you can have a baby in there too, under 3. But my baby doesn't sleep in a crib anymore, so I figured just having the extra bed space would be helpful for us. So that's why I chose the Kidani Village 1-bedroom instead. Now, the reason why I can stay at these resorts is purely because I have DVC. I bought through a resale about a year ago, and it came loaded with points, and so I was able to book that Bay Lake Tower 1-bedroom last last year in October for Halloween, and then I did a stay again this year in February for Boardwalk, and then I have this summer at Animal Kingdom Lodge and Grand Floridian, and then we have another trip for fall in October for fall break, just for 3 nights at Copper Creek. And I can break down everything, prices, details of our journey with DVC. I just don't know if it's something that I feel like a lot of people already have that information outside in the YouTube world or just on Reddit, everything. There's a lot of information so please comment down below if that's something that you would like for me to share. If you're curious about the process, I could definitely share my story. I just don't know if that's something that people would be interested in and the logic behind it. The finances, the numbers, everything, and why I chose Boardwalk as my home resort, even though it expires in 2042. A lot of questions. So if you have those questions, please comment down below, and then I'll make out maybe a separate short video about just the DVC part of things. Okay, so for the first time, I've actually made this calendar graph or itinerary poster, sort of say. So I'm gonna be posting that over here, and so you guys can follow along too. So our first day, arrival day, our travel day, we leave. Our flight is at 6 a.m. in the morning. If you ever fly Spirit, I don't know if a lot of people experience this, but they change your flight like a lot. Unfortunately, this happened to me before, and it was a complete nightmare because we had a nonstop flight, and then they changed it to a one-stop flight, and then flights got delayed. It was a whole nightmare last October. This time, thankfully, they didn't change that, but our flights have changed, so now we're leaving super early in the morning, which can be good because then you are arriving at Disney really early, so then you get to spend more time there. So we plan on probably just doing a pool day either at the resort, or we could go to the water park because that is still going to be happening when we stay there. When we first check in, they give you a free water park day, so we might do that just depending on how everybody is feeling. Our room is definitely not going to be ready, I'm assuming, when we arrive there, so we're going to arrive in Orlando around 8:30, and then we're going to take Mears to our resort, so that's going to probably add another hour, so we'll get to the resort probably by 10 a.m., which is when the water parks open. So depending on how we feel, we'll go ahead and eat something, rest a little bit, and decide whether or not we want to go out to the water park or stay at the resort and just use the pool resort there. And so that's just our kind of chill day, arrival day plan on Thursday. And the next day is Friday. It's going to be our Animal Kingdom day. Do the safari early in the morning, and then check out Bluey, and then maybe do the Lion King show for a little indoor break. I think Bluey's going to be indoors too, but we don't know any really of the details. We don't really know the details of Bluey yet. So we're going to do that. I might book Flight of Passage for my kids, Lightning Lane single passes for my kids, because I feel like they would be able to do it. I filmed it and showed it to them, and they said it looks like fun. So I figured maybe we'll give it a try. And then the new Zootopia show is kind of on the plan. And then because my kids are huge Zootopia fans, and I watched the show. It was very chaotic, to be honest, compared to the Bug show. I really enjoyed the Bug show, even though it was kind of creepy and scary. I thought it was really cute still, and it made sense. But the Zootopia, there's just a lot going on, and I felt a little, I don't know, just when I walked out of that show, I was just like, what just happened? I don't know if other people felt the same way, but that's how I felt. So I don't know if my kids are going to enjoy it, but I know they like Zootopia, so we'll definitely still give it a try. And then we're going to come back to our resort for our little afternoon resort break, and then go back into Animal Kingdom. We have a reservation for Tusker House. Never done that before, and I'm excited for the food and also just the characters. So we're going to be doing a dinner at Tusker House, and the reservation is closer to when the park is closing at 6 p.m. So when we come out, the park will be empty. And I'm excited just to walk around an empty Animal Kingdom park. And that was kind of the whole reason why I booked dinner time at Tusker House. I know their breakfast is also very popular. And they also have this like brunch lunch type of thing, just like Crystal Palace, where you could enjoy breakfast and lunch if you're there from like 10 to 11 or 12. You have that transition period where you can have both. I thought about doing that too, but I don't know. I just feel like it'll be better environment. It'll just be more quiet for dinner at Tusker House. And then our next day is Saturday. That's our Hollywood Studios day. And this is going to be a really busy day because I have 2 dining reservations and I just could not give up either one. And I'll tell you why. So the morning we're planning on doing Toy Story Land. I do plan on buying lightning lanes for Hollywood Studios just because my daughter said that she might want to go on Slinky Dog and I think she could do it. So I really want to buy lightning lanes for that. And also just to have, for convenience, Mickey's Runaway Railway. I don't know if we'll really be there that early for like morning rope drop, but yeah, Lightning Lane is there as kind of like a backup, sort of say. So we'll do Toy Story Land, we'll do rides, we'll do breakfast there, and then go to Star Wars. I also want to try the morning breakfast Ronto wrap, and then after Star Wars area, we'll go to lunch at Hollywood and Vine, so another character dining, but this one is going to be Fantasmic dining package. So with the dining plan, you can also reserve the Fantasmic dining packages and it's no extra charge. So why not? You get, tickets for Fantasmic and we don't have to wait that long of a line for Fantasmic, and you get the great seating, which I've never had before. Every time we go, we always get like a pillar in front of us. So the view is not the perfect one. And so with the priority seating, reserve seating, with the dining packages, you get a clear view of the stage. So we're going to try that. And then we're going to come back for afternoon resort break. And then we have dinner at Woody's Roundup. This one, I just really wanted to try it. I love barbecue. I know it may not be the best barbecue, but the environment, I know there's no characters either, but I just felt like it would be a fun experience for the kids because you have to stop when Andy's coming. And after that, so we have the Fantasmic show and that's it. The next day we have Sunday, which is going to be our checking out of Animal Kingdom Lodge and checking out of Animal Kingdom Lodge and checking into Grand Floridian. Now, Disney does the luggage transfer for you at no charge. It's just that you might get it later in the late afternoon, evening time. And so our plan is to check out of Animal Kingdom Lodge, let Disney handle the luggage for us, and then we'll go to Typhoon Lagoon, which you have to go to Disney Springs and then transfer onto the bus to Typhoon Lagoon from there. So we'll check out Disney Springs, we'll check out the water park, and also do T-Rex Cafe when we're at Disney Springs, because my sons are obsessed with dinosaurs, and T-Rex Cafe looks really cool. We've been there before just to buy souvenirs, but never actually had a dining experience there, and it looked like it would be an experience. So we're gonna check that out, and then we'll finally check into Grand Floridian and probably watch the fireworks from the dock. Might grab food there. We'll see how everything plans out. And then our next day, Monday, is our Epcot day. So we're going to actually get on the bus to go to Hollywood, and then we're gonna ride the Skyliner, because that's one of my son's favorite things to do, is ride the Skyliner. And I could not fit any of that in the trip because we weren't park hopping. So I came up with the idea to bus to Hollywood, take the Skyliner, get on the Skyliner, go to Epcot, and then we'll enter in from the back way, International Gateway area. And so we'll do that. And then I was planning on doing the scavenger hunt. Apparently it's sold out though. So I still have mine that's not finished, so I can still bring that with us to complete the challenge at least. But the kids can also do kid caught. So each country has little kid activities, coloring things or stickers, stuff like that. So we could also fit that in instead of doing the scavenger hunt. So we might do that and then grab some breakfast maybe from the France pavilion. And if the Remy, I don't know if we'll be there for rope drop, but if we are there early enough and Remy is a short wait, we might do Remy. And then also get lunch around the World Showcase area, maybe, or get brunch from the festival booths. It's going to be the last day of Flower and Garden, so we'll still be able to see the topiaries, and the festival booth will still be open, but it'll be the last day, so I don't know how that's going to go. If everything is still going to be up or if they're going to start tearing things down before the last day, we'll see. But this is going to be our chill day. I'm not going to buy lightning lanes. We're not going to do a lot of rides unless the kids really want to, but there's a lot of things to do at Epcot that are not just rides. So I feel like we could definitely keep ourselves busy. There's playgrounds and there's, festival booths. There's Moana's Journey of Water. There's going to be the butterfly garden there. I just feel like Epcot has a lot to offer, a lot more than just rides. So that's what we plan on kind of doing, just taking it chill at Epcot, and then come back for afternoon resort break, and then we'll come back to Epcot for dinner at Garden Grill, and then just enjoy the extended evening hours as much as we can. So we'll probably do a lot of the kid rides during the extended evening hours because it seems like all the e-ticket items are going to be really busy during extended evening hours, but not the kiddie rides. And then Tuesday is going to be our Magic Kingdom day. So because we'll probably be out late at Epcot the night before, we're going to sleep in, enjoy just a chill morning. So I'm going to buy lightning lanes for Magic Kingdom. That way we have some rides booked and we don't have to rope drop early in the morning. And so we'll grab just breakfast in the park and do some rides, maybe do a show or two. And then I have the barbershop booked for my youngest. He has never had a official haircut, like outside of our home. So this will be his first barbershop experience and I cannot wait for it. I hope he enjoys it. He's not like scared of haircuts, so I think he'll be fine. And it'll be so much fun to have his brother and sister just watch him get a haircut and get that little certificate and all that. So I'm excited for that. And then we're going to take a little afternoon break, and then Blair and Elliot are going to have their experience at Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. This is going to be amazing because I haven't told them yet that I have this booked, and I have the same reservation spot for both of them. So we're going to be able to enjoy it together, and I cannot wait to see their reactions. This was like the most difficult reservation I had ever booked, and I can talk about it a little bit more about how I booked it. But yeah, I'm just really excited, super excited about this experience. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. And then following that, we're going to have dinner at Cinderella's Royal Table. Now this, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it because I didn't think it was worth 2 dining credits, but because it's just so expensive to pay out of pocket, especially to pay for kids, when I did the math, it actually turned out okay, because the kids are eating free. If it was anything, if it was just a regular, either free dining plan or just dining plan, I don't think I would book it, period. I really wouldn't book it even just out of pocket, to be honest. It's just, I think, really expensive for what you get. So I didn't really see the value in it, but because kids eat for free, and then I got the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, reservations for the kids. They're going to be all dressed up. I said, okay, we have to do Cinderella's Royal Table then, because it'll just be a whole experience altogether. So I am excited for that, but we may end up missing the fireworks, so we'll probably see the fireworks from inside the restaurant, which I don't think my kids really care that much about the fireworks. We've seen it multiple times before. My daughter is more worried about the parade, the Starlight Parade. She absolutely loves that parade. So I hope that they have a second showing of the parade that night. If not, we may end up missing that too. But it's okay because we're always going to come back. And so what I wanted to talk about with the reservations for Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. When I made the decision to do the split stay, I didn't think about the factor that when I book for dining reservations, I can do 60 days out and including and plus however many days I'm staying at the resort. So if I didn't do a split stay, I could have booked any dining reservations basically 66, 67 days out. And that would have given me a huge advantage into booking anything that's really hard to book, just like this Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. And I think this is the hardest reservation to book, is the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. And so had I not done a split stay, this would have been a lot easier to grab. But because I'm doing a split stay and I only had the advantage of like 2 or 3 extra days, I couldn't get a morning or early afternoon reservation. I was only able to grab an evening reservation. So, which I'm totally okay with, because I don't know if my daughter would be able to stay in a dress in the heat all morning, all afternoon anyway. So I think it's actually a good thing that we got an evening one, because then she'll get to just wear it and then we'll go to dinner and then we'll come back out and it'll still be cool. Hopefully cool down a lot more than the afternoon and morning time. So yeah, my advice into how to book is have your Magic Kingdom day further into your trip. A lot of people have Magic Kingdom, on their itinerary beginning of the trip, which I totally understand. You want to like start it strong. Magic Kingdom, you're there. It's everything of Disney World. It's like it's one of the best parks. And so a lot of people have Magic Kingdom on their first day, but I would have Magic Kingdom closer to like last day, and that way you have extra days of booking very difficult reservations. And then finally, our last day is our checkout day, and our flight doesn't leave until 8 p.m. in the evening, which also is another change from Spirit Airlines. And so it gave us extra time for the day. We're gonna do breakfast probably at 1900 Park Fair, and it will and then we'll go check out Fort Wilderness and maybe do some pony rides and just look at the horses. I may or may not check out the cabins DVC wise. I don't know if we'll have time for that. And then in the afternoon, hopefully we'll have maybe some time to just chill in the pool before we get picked up by Mears. I don't know how that would work. I don't know if there's like showers outside, places to change and all that, because we won't have our room to do that. So depending on all that situation, we'll consider pool or no pool for that day. And then that's it. That will be our week-long trip coming up. We're so excited. Countdown, less than 30 days now. So now I have all the dining reservations done and all the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boot. Everything's taken care of. All I really need to do is now book the lightning lanes when that window comes open. So I know that was a lot of information, and if you have questions, just comment down below. Please be kind, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe at no cost to you. You don't have to pay for anything, I promise. I don't have memberships. I am not an influencer. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I am just sharing my journey and trying to make some Disney mom friends, because I don't have Disney mom friends.